Hello friends, this training session is on the MSBI introduction, that is Microsoft Business Intelligence. Before proceeding further for this training session, let me first introduce myself. I am Sonali and I have been in IT industry for last 15 years. For last 10 years, I have been working on SSIS and SSRS. I have also worked on Power BI and Tableau. So this was an introduction from my side. Let's proceed with our training session. So agenda for today is what is BI and what it does, advantages of BI, why MSBI, MSBI architecture, what users want, MSBI components. So these are the topics that we are going to cover in our training session today. So by the end of this session, we should be able to know the basic understanding of the BI, its advantages and its architecture. So let's proceed with that. So what is MSBI? MSBI or Business Intelligence is nothing but it's a process of converting data into information. So what does it mean? It means that the data that we receive from different sources is in a very raw form. It is not in the form that can be understood by user. It needs to be first converted into information. So for example, the management team, if they cannot use the raw data directly. They first need to convert it into information, that is in the form of chart, in the form of graph that they can understand, and they can use it for making business decisions and to implement future plans. So what it means is like it works with companies and provide access and exact data up to date. It helps all the companies to make decisions accurately. They can implement future plans within the time. So this is a brief introduction of what is MSBI. Let's proceed with the next topic. So next we are going to cover advantages of BI. So first is faster reporting, analysis or planning. So earlier when we use RDBMS, suppose if you want to generate a report, a sales report for a month, the process was very slow and it slows down the other process as well. But this is not what we are looking for or what even a customer is looking for. Faster processing or faster reporting is at the priority to the customer. So but when the BI was introduced, this issue was resolved and the reports were generated very fast. More accurate reporting, analysis or planning. Since the data is at one place, at one consolidated place within the data warehouse, the data reports which is generated using the SSRS is very accurate. And this report is used for analysis and planning purposes. And these reports are very fast and accurate in nature. Since these reports are accurate and faster, it helped in making better business decisions. These reports are in the form of graphs and charts, and the users are able to see data at one glance. They are able to make decisions in a better manner and to implement the future plans. And now fourth point is improved data quality. When I say that it improved data quality, now since the data is at one place within the data warehouse, the quality of data is improved because we are having a data from different sources and they are combined at one source, and the reporting services is just picking this data from this consolidated place to generate the report. Thus the quality of data is improved. The chances of error is reduced. So this has further increased or improved the employee satisfaction and even the customer satisfaction. Why employee satisfaction? Because when the data is accurate, when the data is at one place, when the reporting is faster and it is helping in the business decision process, employee satisfaction comes from that all these above points itself. Now the customer satisfaction will always be there because of the faster reporting process that I already mentioned you in the first point. Now comes is your operational efficiency. It is also related to the points that we have already discussed. And then is the increased competitive advantages and reduced cost, increased revenues and saved headcount. So these were the advantages of BI. Now next move to the next topic is why BI. What is the reason that we are using BI these days, or in other words it is so popular? Backlog of business request. IT department is under a lot of pressure to fulfill the report request from various business users. What does it mean? It means that there are a lot of business report request which is there for a IT department or the technical team. So when we are having a lot of report requests were there, the IT team needs to serve this request using the BI, because BI is providing reports from the consolidated place. Need for self-service BI. Business users are stuck as they need to depend on IT for even minor pieces of information. This hinders their decision-making process and forms a bottleneck for smooth operation. There was a need of self-service BI, that is like the Power BI, which is a self-service BI. It is being introduced and it is not dependent on IT. It is a self-service BI where the users can use, business users can use it without having much of the IT, without having much of the technical information, and they can use it in their decision making process, and it has helped them in providing more better and better graphs or reports or dashboards. Messed up IT system. Silos of data, different data formats, disparate data and applications, these will form a complex IT system. Building a justified case for a stronger BI infrastructure. Obviously the IT system, what it means to say is like the IT system was having a data in the different formats in the different places, and the location was different and the format was different. It means that the data which was coming, it was either in the form of CSV files or in the form of Excel sheets or SQL Server. So these data needs to be consolidated at one place. So these data was messed up. It was not in a single form or at a one consolidated place. So it was distributed, and it was very difficult to handle that data. It was actually messed up. So to solve this issue, BI was used, and it is definitely cost was another factor, because cost of maintaining information silos and feeding to huge number of IT sources for even small set of data is detrimental to an organization. So this was the reason why BI was used. So now that we have a basic understanding of BI, let's go into detail about MSBI architecture. So if you see in the MSBI architecture, here you can see data coming from different sources, like from flat files, Excel files, source data, operational data. These are the different sources from where the data is coming. Now in between comes is our ETL process, where the data is been extracted from sources and transformations are applied and the business logics are applied on that, and then the data is consolidated at one place within the data warehouse. Now at data warehouse level, the data is ready as a source for reporting. Reporting can be done either through SSRS or through Excel, or even a Power BI can use this data as a source. So these are the last reporting area where the data will be displayed or finally will be available in user understandable format. So this is the complete MSBI architecture, which gives you detail about, or detail in a one glance about where the sources, ETL processes and data warehouse and reporting is. So this is a complete MSBI architecture. Now comes is what basically the user want, or what is his requirement due to which MSBI came into picture. Data should be completely integrated across the network. This is the first requirement of the user, that the data should be completely integrated across the network. Second is summarized data should have real value to the organization. Then historical data unlocks the path to understand the health of organization. What if capability must be there in the data? So these are the points which describes what the users want, right? So let's move ahead with the MSBI components. We have already seen in the MSBI architecture that there was SSIS, SSAS and SSRS was there. So let's have an understanding about what is SSIS. SSIS is SQL Server Integration Services, and this is at one place, that is at the initial level from where the source data is being converted into or loaded into the data warehouse. Then SSIS comes into picture, is the area where we use analysis tools and generate cubes. Then SSRS is there, where the SQL Server reporting services are used and the reports are displayed on the as a form of charts or graphs. So this was a session from our side, and this was a basic session where I've just tried to introduce you to the MSBI and cover the topics which can give you basic details about what MSBI is, what is its advantages and why it is being used these days, and its architecture and its components. If you need further details on this, or you want further online training sessions on the MSBI or SSIS, SSRS, you can contact me at sonalik9900@gmail.com. If you like this video, please click on the like button. You can also subscribe to my channel to get new updates on the MSBI training sessions. Thank you guys.